Vladimir, you down there, slide closer to the camera. I'm not one of your generals. I can't hear you when you're at that end of a table in another time zone. Of course, the generals probably couldn't hear you either, which would explain a lot. Oh, Snowflake, you can't catch anything from me. Well, except insight. There. That's better. Oh, dear. Now you know me. I only viciously malign out of Christian concern, but what have you done to your face? I've bought cushions with less filler. Well, I'm glad you asked, Vladimir. This Zoom is an intervention. No, that's not code for a special military operation, which is your code for war crimes. The only bombs I'm going to drop on you are truth bombs, unlike the real bombs you drop on civilians, schools, hospitals, refugee corridors, and nuclear reactors. I'd name the rest of your illegal, inhumane targets, but who has that kind of time? Well, of course, I'm the only one on your screen. Yes, most interventions involved everyone's friends, but darling, you don't have any friends. Just ask the UN. I'm having to intervene because you're making conservative Christians look bad. That's our job. You've put conservative Christians in a rather awkward position. Well, we spent the past several years fawning over you for being the savior of unwoke conservative Christianity, Christian nationalism, and white supremacy, and admiring your silencing of anyone who disagreed. Truly, I know why Donald was jealous of your ability to kill the inconvenient. But then you pull this stunt in Ukraine. It's ruining everything for conservatives. Now that you're so unpopular in America, we have to pretend to hate you, even though we're secretly cheering you on to bring about the end of the world. Well, nobody said Bible prophecy has to be Geneva Convention compliant. Destroying civilization? It's the Lord's work. So, we have to lie to our fellow Americans, just like how we lie to Israel. We tell them how we want to protect Israel, all the while praying that the Lord would step on it and completely destroy them, per Revelation said. But it's the only way we get our jackpot in heaven. Pity for them, but glory to us. Ka-ching. Nevertheless, on behalf of conservative Christians throughout America, I wanted to congratulate you on criminalizing even talking about homosexuality. Did you get that idea from Florida? Oh, don't get touchy. Imitation is the most servile form of flattery. You ban saying gay, so Republicans ban saying gay. You ban calling your war a war, and Republicans ban calling racism racism. We find ourselves in a novel position, being jealous of Russians. Frankly, our xenophobia is clashing with our homophobia, creating a cognitive dissonance of Chekhovian proportions. Russia, the Westboro Baptist of nations. Republicans are so envious at how you get away with that. I mean, Russia turning out to be more anti-gay than a GOP senator slipping out of a bathhouse. I did not see that coming. Well, being against all things gay is such an unexpected move for a country most famous for ballet, economic retaliation. Oh, dictator, please. And just how are you going to do that? We're already boycotting your biggest export, oil, and the only other thing you sell is only bought by alcoholics, and liquor stores are already boycotting vodka. Let's be honest. You won't feel the pinch until Janine Pirro joins in. Oh dear, you're crying. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you show any human emotion. Okay, there. Of course you miss Donald. He was, after all, doing the heavy lifting of dismantling NATO for you and withholding Javelin missiles from Ukraine. Yes, but don't be mad at Donald. He only gave them to Zelensky because that meddlesome whistleblower outed him, and he had no choice. Oh, must be so lonely for you, having no allies. Well, except for North Korea, Eritrea, Syria, and Fox News. So listen, lonely boy, as Russian casualties mount, Russia's reputation craters, Russian rubles tumble, and the Russian stock market tanks, I am reminded how the relentlessly stupid Donald Trump called you a genius. Because invading Ukraine would only cost you $2 in sanctions. Yeah, they don't call them useful idiots for nothing. Oh, Vladimir, stop crying again. One day you'll be able to buy another American politician even more stupid. Okay, fair point. Almost that stupid. Okay, you're right. That kind of stupid is like Jesus. It only comes around once every 2,000 years. Glory. Bye.
Trump said Putin's smart. I mean, he's taken over a country for $2 worth of sanctions. I'd say that's pretty smart.